Mike McCool here. I'm in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is Dan Federica.
Good morning.
Dan, good morning.
Thanks for having me in.
Yeah, and Dan is with the musical group we all know here in Front Royal, Scythian. They put on the festival at the Skyline Ranch on Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, Appaloosa.
And they tour all around the world. Mostly, the last couple of times you've been to Ireland, right?
Yeah, we just got back from Ireland, actually.
So they love it. It must be that Irish heritage that you have or something there. They love you there.
Oh, yeah, we get on great.
So we're going to start 2020 out. You always do with a bang. So let's see what's going on.
It's not just 2020; it's a new decade.
Well, it isn't. If you think about that, it isn't. You're right.
And our first show of the next decade is in Winchester, Virginia.
So you really are promoting this decade thing, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, and it's a big deal. Decade is like only comes out around once every 10 years. It's crazy.
All right. So there is a venue now in Winchester that's really pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know if you the listeners have been, but there's old pedestrian, like the old town. They turn it into pedestrian walking mall, restaurants on either side. And the Brite Box is it's a great intimate venue. That's why we love it. It's capped out at about 270 people. But there's really no place in the venue where you're far from the stage.
Right. It's kind of like in the round.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel like you're in like a living room.
Right.
And we did a show there the eve of St. Patrick's Day in March. And it was sold out. So it was just a great electric atmosphere. And the cool thing about
you really feel that energy from the audience.
Yeah, and they make it all ages. And that's the one thing that we love. Our music, for people that don't know Scythian, we are a headliner.
Who's that? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure a lot. We're not a death metal band. A lot of people, you guys death metal? Scythian? It sounds so tough. No, actually, we're a headliner on the Irish festival circuit. So we play a lot of Celtic music, but we also play at Merle Fest.
Sure.
So we play bluegrass, Americana. And but the main thing that we're known as at all these festivals, we're like kind of like the party band. So we get you up and dancing.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of energy. It's high energy music.
Yes, exactly.
That's because you guys are young.
Yeah, well,
younger.
Yeah. It's a new decade we're starting here, so I don't know.
I was going to say you're all getting a little older. You've been doing this like since you were little kids here.
Yeah, exactly. So we started out classical music, but then we've been a band this last year. This was just finishing 15 years as a band.
Isn't that hard to believe?
It's crazy.
Where does the time go?
Yeah, we've been making our CDs here the whole time.
That's exactly right. I know. It just seems like, and we're in our 40th year. Can you imagine?
Wow, that's crazy.
I know. We got to stop. We can't stop. So
it's
like you guys. You guys are.
You got a good thing going.
Well, I noticed you though. You've been more selective on your tours. You're not beating the 300 days on the road anymore.
Exactly. We've put in our time, and now that we're like a headliner on the Irish circuit, we end up getting really cool shows. And the Brite Box is one of those venues. I'll actually do the Van White thing and hold up this poster we have.
Let Mark zoom in on it there.
Yeah, we're very excited because again, it's all ages. It's our first show of the decade, but Honeyday, an incredible trio, is opening for us, and we love Honeyday because one of the members is my brother's wife, and one of the other members is our bass player's wife. So, we're a little bit nepotistic.
I know, but you're keeping it in the family.
No, yeah.
But you have a very talented family. How many kids did your folks have?
10 kids.
10 kids,
yeah.
And they're all talented.
Yeah.
Except Damien. He's not too talented.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. No, so we have 10 kids. We all play music, and so it's going to be fun because Ethan and probably Alex are going to jump up with Honeyday.
Sure.
And so it's going to be a great environment for family friendly, but if you don't have kids, you can come there and it's still a great night of dancing. It's kind of like the kids kind of go off to the one side and the adults go off to another side. And it's kind of the way it used to be, like in the olden days, like before it was just like 21 and up venues.
Right.
And so this music is for everybody. Everybody gets involved.
Olden days, he means like 10 years ago.
When everyone was smoking and blowing smoke in your face.
Yeah, that doesn't happen there.
No, none of that. But so it actually, the reason I wanted to get this out is it does make a great stocking stuffer if you want to give a present.
Get tickets now.
Get tickets now because it will sell out. It's only 270 person cap. And, we spent majority of our years in building our band in Washington, D.C., but then I grew up here. So I just recently bought a house here, moved back. Appaloosa is here. And so we're very excited to be starting the next decade locally in Winchester.
So tell us it's Friday, January the 3rd.
Yeah, Friday, January the 3rd. And the doors are at 7 p.m. And then Honeyday goes on at 8. They'll do an opening set. and we'll probably go on around 9. So it's because it's a walking mall and there's restaurants. It just would make
Makes a great evening.
Great evening out.
Dinner early, have a little early dinner. In fact, if you check on a Friday, you could probably even have a dinner a little later as well.
That's right. I mean, we even babysit. So if you want to drop your kids off, no, you don't want to do that.
If you do, they'll be playing some sort of instrument by the time the evening's over.
It would be like dropping your kids off with pirates. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, it'd be a great evening out. And
so what are the ticket prices?
I think there's a range. I think $22 or 20 something. I'm not 100% sure.
But affordable.
Yeah, I mean it's affordable and it's a good night. I mean you have a good long night of music there, and so
you just want to have some really good time, enjoyable, and I want to say relaxing, but it is because there's energy. You'll go away from there feeling refreshed, even though the audience will be refreshed. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the way we built our name is we get the audience very involved, and so that they're really a big part of the show. I mean, if you want to know what we're like, you can go to Scythianmusic.com. That's SCYTHIAN, Scythianmusic.com. And there we have like a 60-second video, which gives you a sense of what we're like. But it's really just like,
I know,
your calves are going to hurt the next morning.
But you feel refreshed. I mean, that energy you go home with that energy.
Yeah, that's what we want to start.
Night.
We want to start the new year off on a very positive note. We only have those 2 shows, and then we're going to be writing after that. So when you say
2 shows, where's the second show?
Oh, the next night we're playing in Washington D.C. at the Hamilton, right next to the White House.
Right.
There's a venue there called the Hamilton. It's actually the old U.S. Mint location,
right.
And so that's going to be an incredible show because we have one of our former bandmates that's opening. Our banjo player for like 5 years. He started his own solo thing, but he's opening for us. And so it's kind of he's going to get up for like half of our set, and we're going to play a lot of songs that we don't play anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So we'll have January 3rd in Winchester, January 4th in Washington, D.C., and then we go into writing mode. So we just wanted to start it off locally, wanted to start it off on a positive note.
Well, it's January 3rd, Friday. It's a Friday night, January 3rd at the Brite Box in Winchester. You can go to briteboxwinchester.com, find out, get tickets there.
Yep.
Scythian Music will have a link over to where you can get the tickets. Is that right?
Yeah, you can see videos as well. And,
check you guys out.
And Honeyday it just debuted an EP at Appaloosa. They performed at Appaloosa, so their music will be available too. So we're excited about that.
It's a great thing. So they have T-shirts and all sorts of stuff too. I mean, you guys have merchandised this entire.
We're independent. We're independent. You got to do it if you're going to stay on the road for 15 years. So
yeah, that's great.
But we really love national media. We've been printing here from day one, and
we appreciate it.
We actually even printed this poster here.
Oh,
so
wow!
Yeah, crazy.
That's great. We appreciate it. BriteBoxWinchester.com is the web address to get the tickets for Brite Box. January 3rd, 7 o'clock. The doors open. Show at 8, 9, 10. It's about a 2-hour show. Is that what you think?
Yeah, with Honeyday, if you include the opener.
It might even go a little longer, knowing how these guys get things moving.
Yeah, in general, once the crowd gets going, they don't want to stop. So it's going to be a party. That's one thing for sure. You can dance off all that Christmas weight.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's encore after encore after encore. There's you invented that word. It's a lot of fun. That's all I can say. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. You will enjoy it. Get on BriteBoxWinchester.com. Get those tickets now. Stick them in those stockings for Christmas. It's a great gift, and you can just surprise your loved one and say, we're going to Winchester for dinner. Oh, by the way, we're going to walk down the mall. Let's see what's over here. And you kind of sneak into the Brite Box and whip them tickets out. And
man, we need to hire you as our marketer.
It's great.
This is incredible. Yeah, I like that. I like that pitch.
Sometimes you got to sneak it in.
Yeah.
You don't want to surprise your loved one. You want to just show up and get milk it for all you can. I mean that's
pretty romantic. I like it.
It's romantic.
Yeah,
that's great. I might even. My wife will watch. She doesn't watch the Royal Examiner. She doesn't.
Yeah, you just gave it away.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know she won't watch it, so I might surprise her. Anyway, it's great. Friday, January the 3rd at Brite Box in Winchester. Come and see Cynthia, and it's a great evening. We appreciate all you guys do, and congratulations on 15 years. That's pretty good.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.